Hello to all our current clients, Cyberbacker. We are here to help you and to show you what we have done and what has been successful for us that has helped us to grow our team. We are a team, Ivan and I, we are the Rainmakers, and we have currently 6 Cyberbackers that are working with us. And we are so happy to show you all the most important things and standards and systems that we have implemented. We before 2019 we were working with other virtual assistant company that we're glad that we met at the time, but with the pass of the time we realized that they didn't meet our standard on our expectations, because they assign a person, but this person is assigned to many clients at the same time. So it was a help during that time, but our goal was to having a person assigned to us that, even though it's very far away, is a person that is that can grow with our culture and understand our culture and be part of the team, even though they are not in the same office and they are online. And we had the opportunity to meet Cyberbacker, and we decided to move one of the resources to Cyberbacker, and we were so excited and happy that we did that. We at the end of 2019 we moved all our virtual assistants to Cyberbacker. And this helped us to grow in 2020 and then in 2021. Unfortunately, we were recognized as the #1 team in South Florida in units in 2021. And we are so happy about that. And we couldn't make it without the help of our great team. I will show you also the organigram that we are 2 Rainmakers, and Ivan and I, and also my son Roberto is helping us in some sales activities. And we have our great operation manager. This Chaira is amazing. It's Chaira Alba is joining us today in our mastermind, and she's great. His outstanding service and outstanding commitment let us know to promote her as an operation manager last year. And we are very, very glad that we did that. We also have a buyer and listing person working with us, a marketing and accounting, rentals, and short-term rentals, because we also do short-term rentals. So I would like to introduce her to you, Chaira Alba.
Oh, hi everyone. So give me a moment. Okay, so hi everyone, my name is Shaira and I am the operations manager of Riguera Saldias Group, and I am handling the buyers and listing, marketing, accounting, rentals, and short-term rentals as well. So how do I am able as one person handling all those departments? So let me discuss further. So we have here some implementation, system development, documentation and management, leading administrative department members, bookkeeping and accounting, customer vendor relations. So those are the summary of the things that we will be tackling today. Okay, so first, let's start with our system development. So we have here end of the day report. So let me just walk you through how we actually prepare the end of the day report. So this is just an example of the end of the day report that we usually use. And this is for our listing lady. So we have here the time frame and the specific tasks or particulars. And here are the detailed ones. So you can actually see that this lady really does her end of the day report really well. And we are not police. We don't do that. We don't check it every day. But what we do is we make sure to check it from time to time and see if they're having difficulties or challenges with their tasks, so we can right away help them or ask them, are there any troubles, or how are we going to fix the troubles and challenges that they're dealing with. So this end of the day report really helped the group to manage our tasks, to make sure that we're not leaving any pending undone, and to make sure as well that we are ready for the next day, because all the tasks that has been done within the day is for that day only. So we have here this side, we have here pending task. So just in case that this one is not complete yet, it's still in progress, what we do is we transfer this one, just in case, to the pending task. Here you go. And put it as medium, low, done. Basically like a steak. It's not like that, but we put how heavy is this task. Is this really important? Yes, then we put it as high. So you can actually implement this as well in your team. And with this, you can make sure that they're doing their tasks, they don't have any challenges or whatnot. And yeah, that's how we monitor each member's standing, their work, and what they're missing. You're on mute, Ari.
Yeah, as Achai mentioned before, we are not a police and we don't review the end of the report every day. But if we see, for example, that there is a cyberbacker that is lacking in performance, not delivering the things at the right moment, we then review the end of the report. And the goal is to see what is happening, how we can help them, what is he is or she is struggling with. That's why it's very important to have a tracker. And if they are very organized as they are, they don't need to do this at the end of the day. They can do it during the day. And at the end of the day, they can send it. They complete it and send it. But the goal is that in the moment that they are doing it, or their task, they are able to provide this and to complete it.
Exactly. So that's why we really use this and utilize end of the day report, which is actually an idea from Cyberbacker. So this implementation really helps us a lot in everyday task.
Exactly.
Okay, there you go. So let's go back. So for the next one, we have the frequently asked questions. So this is this sheet that we have here is an implementation I thought of and shared to the team. So they can actually ask anything that they have. For example, they're having challenges in one thing, and let's go to, let's say, listing, and there you go, under contract. So just in case they bumped into something that they don't know or don't know how to handle that situation, they can put it here. And as you may see, there are answers here. And we actually make sure that there are no redundant questions because we don't want that. Once it's already here, we have already answered it. They can just go back here and check the answer. So they will be able to apply it in the next or in future, just in case they bumped into the same thing. And yeah, we have here all the things that we need. And just in case, again, that they have any questions, this is actually good. I just thought of now, this is actually good for future additional cyberbackers that you will have. For example, in rentals, you will acquire a new cyberbacker. This will be really useful in case that they bumped into this question. How will I open, oh no, this one, marketing. RSG Market Center. So you see here the answer. So how are you going to access that? Bulk imports command. So these are what do you call this? These are notes that can actually help our future cyberbacker.
Exactly, because at the end, what we want is efficiency from all. So instead of asking us a lot of, because we are open, we have a chat communication, but if they are able to go here and to see, oh, it's related, the question that I have is related with this, and then filter and find the question by themselves, it's easy to us because they don't have to ask us these questions. So we avoid interruptions during the day. And at the same time, allow them to have the information that they need in order to proceed with their task.
Exactly. So this is the first page of the question sheet, which you can also apply on your team. So hello, please feel free to ask questions in your corresponding sheet. So we have here different tabs per different departments, and you may ask specific or generic questions. And I will also input myself question asked previously to serve as reference. So this is the key here, reference for future situations that will occur. So this is really useful for everyday tasks, same with end of the day report. Okay, so now let's go back here. And next is Ring Central or phone service provider. So for this one, we actually have a line for each member, and we really utilize this function because we have different businesses and different departments that we handle, that we do. And we don't want Ari and Ivan to get all the calls. We don't want that. They have to focus on what they should be focusing, which is lead generation. So we have this, we have queuings on Ring Central, we have groups that when they call, they per group will receive it. For example, a certain guest will call for, I mean, a certain tenant will call the rental group. So once they call it, Ari doesn't need to answer the phone. Ari doesn't need to answer the questions because we will be able to get it, and we can help the tenant or the prospective tenant to answer what their questions are. So this is really useful. And in Ring Central, actually, we have a group text as well to make sure that all vendors and all vendors or all clients that we're talking to are in the same group, that just in case we need Ari or Ivan's help, they can actually butt in from time to time. So Ring Central really is useful.
Yes, I want to add with that, for example, is we also do Airbnb, short-term rentals. And we don't, Ivan and I, we're very busy and we don't want to receive all the guest calls. So that's why we have implemented group emails. But I do want to receive the listing calls because we are working with the listings. And it depends. Sometimes there is a filter before I get the call for the listings. If it is related with showings, our listen Cyberbacker is the one that receives the call and provide all the information related with the listing. Sometimes he is not available, she's not available at the moment that the call, then the call is transferred to me. Or maybe if he doesn't have the answer, he transferred the call to me. And this is the way that we do it. And the same with the emails. We want to separate the emails, depends on the content. If we are doing a transaction, if they are emails related with the transaction, we don't want the marketing team, the rental teams to be involved. So that's why we have created group emails that allow them to be involved only the specific persons that needs to be done. And it's not here, but I also would like to mention to you that similar to group emails, we have group chats in WhatsApp. So if there is something that needs a quickly answer, we go to the group email, a group chat that we need to get the answer, we need to get the information, and we right there. And it's very, very important to have this segmentation in order to have more efficiency. That is what we wanted at the end.
Yes, and aside from that, the keyword for this implementation is actually filtering, to make sure that, again, Ivan and Ari will be focused on what they need to focus on. And yeah, we will actually tackle communication in the next part, Ari. So we don't want to give in more information about that.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Okay. So next is documentation and files management. So for this one, I can show you our own. So you will have a sneak peek of our own Google Drive. There you go. Let's see. Okay, there you go. So what we have here is the application or software that you guys can download in your computer, and your Cyberbacker can actually download it, and any changes that you will do right now has a real-time effect. So your Cyberbacker will see it as well. If they change something, you will see it as well. So it's synchronized real time. That's why we really utilize this one, and we make sure that all our documents are saved in the drive. So this is basically our part of our database. And what we have here is first, utilize the Google Drive, updated manuals for all procedures. So in our Google Drive, we actually have manuals for all procedures. For example, in listing part, we have procedures, templates that they can use. And to add on that, we actually have discussions and videos per department. So let me just show you real quick. Let me just show you here, discussion and videos. So here are the folders for the discussion and videos. We have for Spanish videos, and we also have here, let's see, transactions and listing. See, we have a lot that for future Cyberbacker, let's say in the future, we acquire more, they can see this videos without even asking us anymore, because we already walk through different procedures in these videos. It's already here. They just have to click it, watch it. This can be used in their training as well. And even you, if you forgot something, you can utilize it by rewatching your video. So this is really something that you can make use in your own team.
Yeah, exactly. And we make sure that in every meeting, our Cyberbacker that we are teaching to do something is recording. The goal of recording is to make sure that if they need to see it again, they don't have to go back to us. Oh, what you told me, I didn't get it. No, you have to see it 1, 2, 3 times until you get it. But it doesn't mean that we have to explain it 2 or 3 times. That we don't matter if we have to, but we are glad that this optimizes our time as well.
Exactly. And we're just human. We forget things. If we don't put it in Notepad or memo pad, we forget things. That's why this is really useful to boost our memory as well. So we can go back and check the videos.
Exactly.
So yeah. Okay, so we're good with this. Let's now proceed to the next one. Okay, so this is basically just a summary of everything. Communication is part of what we do daily, because as what mentioned by Ari earlier, we have WhatsApp task checking, which is part of my role as the operations manager, to make sure that they don't have any challenges, to make sure that they're doing their task and monitor performance. I also have one-on-one meeting with them to make sure that they're doing their best in all the tasks that they have. Designate tasks just in case there are random tasks. I designate it to the team. And for meetings, we have weekly meetings for each department and as a whole, as a family for the whole team. So we have that. And here is a picture that we had last year, Christmas party of Rigera Saldillas Group 2021. We really had fun, accumulation of brainstorming ideas to perfect this Christmas party that we had. So it was really fun.
We planned to do it for 1 hour and we stayed 2 hours. We had fun.
We extended it right on that spot. We extended it because it was so fun. And who would have thought that we can have fun in virtual Christmas party?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
No, yes.
Okay. And here we have customer and vendor relations. So we actually value, like most of you, we value our relationship with each one of the clients that we encounter, customer, even vendors. So we have updated vendor sheets that we actually use, and we are aiming for harmonious relationship with customers and vendors with constant communication. So that's really important. And this is something that you can actually apply as well in your team, and make sure that your Cyberbacker is updating all the sheets that we have given earlier. And yeah.
Okay. Yes. This allow, at the end, this is a win-win situation. We have more time to spend with our family, and we can spend more time doing our most important things, can attend to more trainings, to have more time to focus on lead generation, more powerful conversation with our database, and to have more presence in our networking events. And at the same time, we are helping them as well. They are, we are providing them job, and it's a very win-win situation.
Exactly. And just to add there, because just to give you some glimpse of what is happening in our country, despite pandemic, we are able to find work from home and keep us safe. So and we're really thankful for Garcelia's group. We are saving time from traveling because travel, traffic, and work hassle free, work remotely. So we're just at home and we have more time with our families, and basically it's really a win-win situation for the team and for each one of us. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we also have a Facebook group. Join us. Glad that you are there. We will, be providing more information, valuable information to you. So we are happy that you can join us. This is something that we really want we want to share with you what we have done and how we have, implementing the systems, so you can also apply to your business and grow as well.
Yes. So we will be waiting for you guys to join us in our group. And
yeah, and those are the topics that we will discuss in our next mastermind. Our goal is to provide value to you in every mastermind. If you are interested in any of the documents that we already mentioned here at the end of the report, all of them that we mentioned before, just let us know. You can send us a test and we can provide it to you. Our goal is to share and help you grow as well. So in our next masterminds, we will discuss about marketing, about bookkeeping and accounting, listing management, buyer management, communication, and many more topics. The goal is to mastermind, show you what we are doing, and also hear from you what you are missing, what do you need, what is important for you to know. So if it is in our hands, we will share it and we will discuss it.
exactly. And we are open as well for suggestions. Maybe you're doing something that can help us as well. So we will really value each suggestions as well. So there you go.
Exactly. If you have any question, we are here to open to help you and to talk to you about it.
You can also send us a question in the
Exactly.
group you can join there and ask questions. We will be happy to help you guys.
Okay, no questions. So thanks for joining us and let's have a great week. We will continue doing this mastermind once a month. So I'm happy you can join us in our next mastermind. It will be the third Wednesday or every month. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you so much, guys, and have a great day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.